Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cats Coffee Sims, or you can just call me Cats for short. Last week on my channel, we did a very stressful 10-minute build challenge. I'm really nervous. I have 5 freaking minutes left. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. What? This looks like a church. Okay, yeah, put the giant window in the bathroom. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? It probably wasn't my best work. It kind of looks like a church. It's just black and white. I have loaded the game up, but I only have like limited packs installed. So there are a few items missing. If you want to check out the 10-minute build video, I'll link it in the description down below. Today, I wanted to try to redeem myself and see if we could give this house a makeover. Now, I'm not going to touch the shell at all. I might add on a porch or a side porch or a deck or something, but I'm actually not going to touch the shell's existing walls. To give myself a little bit more of a challenge, I am just going to do this build with the base game and the new Growing Together expansion pack. I originally was going to do this video as like a build along with me. Somewhere along the way, I lost the audio on this, so we're gonna do a speed build. Now, because I just had the base game and the new Growing Together expansion pack installed, it did take away the wallpaper that I originally put on it and left me with like a lot of blank spots. So I wanted to use a lot of the new build buy items. So I immediately went in and I looked to see what was new as far as like wallpapers go. I love this green like siding. I guess it's really not siding. It's more of like a roofing shingle, but I love the way that it looks. And I also like lowered the wall height. I think the reason that this was originally looking like a church is because how tall and skinny it was. It just had like chapel written all over it. So it did actually lower the roof line on this. So it actually kind of looks like a little bit more homey, a little bit more snugglier. And I did end up using that new stone on the side piece that sticks out there. That's like the bathroom side. I did go ahead and I extended the front porch. It was just really small and sad looking. I wanted to give the house a little bit more character. So I did end up putting like a small deck on the side. Now that actually leads directly into the bedroom. I thought it'd be really cool if you could like wake up in the morning or just kind of see outside from your bedroom if you're laying in bed. I wanted to try to use as many new swatches as possible for this. So I went in and I did like just do the Growing Together pack. I used James Turner's disabled packs tool. It took me a minute to figure it out because I have not used it since I had Origin installed. Now, you used to be able to like copy and paste that code directly onto Origin whenever you launch your game. I had to figure out how to do it through Steam. Somebody walked me through on Twitter. I thank you so much for that because you definitely helped me like lower the list of items that were in build buy, which it probably would have taken me a lot longer to be able to complete this build. So I wanted to do a nice little like cozy porch moment out here. I did put some planters down and then I actually grabbed those bushes and kind of sized them down so they fit. Now, obviously with those planters, you can actually buy seeds and plant them in there, but I wanted something in them already. So whenever I uploaded it to the gallery, they didn't look like empty and sad. I do love this new rug from the pack. There's a ton of swatches to choose from. We kind of have a couple of like those rugs already, but this one definitely had like more, I don't even know how to describe it, more trendy swatches, I guess, as opposed to like the more old school vibes that usually those prints have. I went ahead and I laid out my landscaping. I think this lot is way too big for this house. I was probably feeling really ambitious thinking that I wanted to do a lot more landscaping than this. I just don't think that I had it in me. I wanted to try to spend as least amount of time as possible on this. I think like overall it took me like an hour and 30 minutes to do like the whole remodel, because I was too busy gushing over all the cute new build buy stuff. I think I saw somewhere that somebody said they feel like a lot of the items in this pack were leftovers from like other expansion packs. There are some things that I agree with on that, specifically like the mirrors. I think there's a bathroom mirror and then like a tall, like full-length mirror that kind of looks like it could have gone in the high school years pack. It has that Art Deco feel to it, where a lot of the other things in this pack are more craftsman style. So here I am going down with the paint the landscaping tool a little bit more. I don't really love how this pathway turned out. Now, typically what I would do is maybe lay down some like flush fencing along the side of that pathway, just so it kind of gave like the front yard a little bit more structure, or at least the pathway more structure. The only packs that I can think of that have like that type in it is like Get to Work, and I think that Strangerville has like a fence in there like that as well too. I didn't actually build a legit front porch on here, so I was having trouble placing those items on the front porch because they keep wanted to go like into the porch onto the ground floor. The thing that I was excited about the most, I love this new shower tub combo. I love the glass doors on it. I love the like brass detailing on it. Now, obviously this comes in a ton of swatches actually. I felt like the swatches that we had were very 2014 and like very dated. This definitely feels a lot more modern. It looks more sleek. I would always go into my game if I did showers and mostly do custom built showers. I specifically bought Discover University for the wall shower because I wanted to build an all tile shower. Needless to say, this was the upgrade that we all needed. Now, I was originally going to do countertops and like a sink in there, but they also added a new sink. So I was like, I have to use that, right? And it goes with that flooring in there so well. The wallpaper swatch, also beautiful. I love that it's tile and then it goes into like wallpaper or paint, and that matches that flooring in there almost like perfectly. So instead of the countertops, I thought, well, we're gonna need space for our sim to get ready or to store their items. So I did put in that like little small side table. They're actually both side tables. I sized the other one down quite significantly and put that potted like snake plant on it. I think that's the snake plant. But I wanted to try to cram as much in this bathroom as possible and still make it functional. I did want to use the new bed. I specifically, and I went in and I chose this tealish greenish shade of the bed. This reminds me of a bed that my parents had like in the 90s. It has like that wicker look to like the backboard in it. And I was so worried that I was not going to be able to find a dresser or any furniture to match it. So I started to regret my choice. With the bedding color, whenever I was looking at wallpaper swatches, I could not find anything that I felt like really went with this color scheme. I definitely wanted to try to use this bed color, but it was just like I was having a hard time discovering other swatches that really like went with it and still kind of fit the style. So what I did is I ended up using that new rug. I really liked how it had those teal and blue and green tones in it. It also had a little bit of orange in it, which went with that painting that I put on the wall behind the bed. So then I was like, okay, like orange and blue, or, you know, blue, green, or whatever it is, we're going to go with that. So I decided to put in this side table over here. And I had a really hard time finding a swatch for that then, because I knew I wanted to tie in the orange from the rug. I tried like another orange one and it was just like a little too extreme for me. I specifically wanted to make it like a desk / getting ready area. I didn't want it just to be the computer. I thought maybe your sim could like do their makeup or nails here. I only put a laptop on there so maybe they could fold it up and push it to the side and like put up their vanity mirror and get ready over there, just because like their bathroom was so small. I felt really sorry for them. I don't really have a sim in mind for this specific build. Obviously it's going to be like a single sim or maybe like a couple that doesn't have a kid. I'm assuming that maybe you would be able to build onto this. I'm just not sure like where you would put the extra room if you were building onto it. You'd have to probably move a few things around in the kitchen and make like a hallway from the kitchen into the other room. But I definitely knew that when I went into the kitchen here, I wanted to do the new refrigerator and the new oven. I am obsessed. I just love the gold detailing on it. I specifically wanted to use the white. I think that we saw the white in the live stream, but I just love the detailing on it. I love the color. It just feels more modern to me without feeling too overdone. I honestly forgot that in the kitchen, I did not even like change the wallpaper swatch in the kitchen. I kept the same flooring in the kitchen and the bedroom as well too. And by the time that I finished placing everything in the kitchen, the living room, and the dining room, I thought everything kind of like flowed really well. So I just left it the way that it was. So I guess you could say like, okay, yeah, I did do a complete haul, like a complete makeover on this place. But I did keep a few things the same as well too. This is like the first time that I've opened the game since I've bought the pack. I've just been kind of like overwhelmed with a lot of other things right now. So this is my first time building with it, and I wanted to make sure that I could soak in the items as much as possible. I did flip the kitchen and the living room. So what I did end up doing is moving the living room forward where I was originally going to put the dining room and then move the dining room back. I really went into this hoping that I would have a full on 6-seated dining room, and I ultimately gave in and shoved it into the corner because I did not have the space to be able to place 6 chairs around this thing and for your sim to be able to walk around this house and make it functional. I did put in a little entryway area in there as well too. I love that little gold mirrored side table. I used it in the bathroom, and then I ended up using it up front as well too in that entry area. And then I did hang a nice little mirror. I think that mirror is new. And as we go into game, I'll show it to you. I've never seen it before. I think it was added to the base game because it's definitely not a part of the new expansion pack. At least there was nothing on there that would tell me otherwise that it was a part of the expansion pack. I'm pretty sure it's base game and that they added it during an update, and I just didn't notice. I put those little aprons up in the kitchen, and then I decided to do some little table decor just to give it that little bit more of a lived-in feel. I think we're getting close to the end of the video, so let's go ahead and check it out. I had originally placed this build on this lot here in Willow Creek, and I wanted to take full advantage of the new pack and put it in San Sequoia. However, this lot is way too big. Like I said, I was feeling a lot more ambitious about adding more items to the yard, but then I just thought the whole property would be taken over with items and just look really crowded. So I would highly suggest that you put this on a smaller lot no matter where you move it to. I mean, you're welcome to put it here. You could definitely add a pool out back or maybe put a garden on the side just to kind of fill it up a little bit more. But I really love this shingle siding. This new wallpaper, with the rocks on it, I love it. I used it. They also, let me turn around here. It's also now a foundation too. So I love that they added a new foundation. I felt like that was really needed. I just now realized that these two doors are different colors, so I am going to go ahead and change this one to white just so it feels a little bit more cohesive. I don't know if originally in the 10-minute build challenge if they were two different colors. I'm sure that they were. I don't really notice those things sometimes when I build, so a lot of the times before I post stuff to the gallery, I'll go in and kind of make little changes. I definitely think that I would go back and add a little rug here in front of the stove and the sink, but I love this little entry area. So here is this mirror that I was talking about. It's called Imprisoned Vanity Mirror. I haven't read the description on it, but that is definitely new. It does feel a little crowded here in the living room. I have not play tested this. I will get ready to play test it before I post it on the gallery, just to make sure your Sims can get in and out of the front door. Like I said, I did not touch the walls on this shell. I love the little kitchen area. And then of course we have the bedroom. I did initially have trouble with this color scheme, but I do love the way that it turned out. I love the orange and turquoise / green. It just really flows. I love this new planter. Like, that is everything. I love that gold detailing on it. I love how bright the greenery is on it. This mirror specifically, it's the attention-worthy floor mirror. That did come with the expansion pack. That definitely looks like it could have gone into the high school years pack. Just the way that it's styled, it does have that Art Deco feel to it. I love the little porch area. Now, in my mind, a sim that has a green thumb that lives here, so that would not be my sim self. Every plant that I have dies, but I love how many green items are out here on the porch, and I did use the new tile out here. However, in this situation, it kind of reads like a crisscross wooden pattern to me, and it matches this fencing and this banister perfectly. And then, of course, my favorite room, the bathroom. I also added, these are new lights from the Growing Together pack. These are absolutely gorgeous. They look like Edison bulbs. They have that gold detailing on them. This mirror is also new from the pack as well too. And then this little side table. Oh, it's my favorite. But like I said, it does read a little bit more Art Deco than Craftsman style. So I really feel like the style of this pack was kind of all over the place. Not to say that the items weren't gorgeous, because they were. And I love this new sink. Everything in this pack just feels so much more modern than the rest of the expansion packs that we've had over the past couple of years. So I really appreciate that. Now with the base game and Growing Together, there's no bathroom cabinets or organizers. So I actually used this diaper storage that came with the new base game update and stuck it in the bathroom. It doesn't look like it has diapers in it to me personally. It just looks like that there's towels in there. So I put that in there. Just hold your extra washcloths, your towels, and then of course you have your medicine cabinet there in the background. Like I said, I will tag the original build in the description down below. Check that out and then come back here and then let me know how much better you think this one is compared to the other one. Do you think that I redeemed myself? I sure hope so. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed, that you like this video, and that you have your notifications turned on so you get notified every time I post videos. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. I hope that you like this build, and we'll catch you on the next one.